Hi, Paul Prince, back this time for Libra. I do read with intuition, so I read what I pick up and feel within the cards. I also read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate. And if none of it resonates, that just means this reading's not for you at this time. For anyone that's wondering, I'm using the Steampunk Tarot. For anyone that is watching that likes my videos, the way I read, and get the message across, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. For anyone that's ever wanting to send me any new decks, I will have a wish list linked below. And if any of you watching would ever like a question answered that you have, I will be doing that. All you have to do is write a comment and I'll look at it and I will do a reading and post it. With that said, let's find out what's going on for Libra. What's going on for Libra? 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 Oh, card just flew out at me. So, okay. So, There's some uncertainty I'm feeling. With this, I feel like there is a potential relationship. It's new in the sense that it's a relationship, but it isn't new as in you don't know who this person is. I feel like you are looking for advice from above, and I don't mean from somebody physical. I think you're looking for, either if you're religious you look to a god, or if you're spiritual you look for guidance from your guardian angels and things like that. I feel like you are searching for an answer because there is a lot of emotion that's come with this, and I think there has been lies that caused a lot of heartbreak, but I think you are looking more at the past of what's happened, which is fine that you do that, but you also need to accept that if you are going to have a relationship with someone that you've had before, you need to accept what's happened and move on. You can either forgive them and move on, or live in the past and it will never go anywhere. And I feel like that you are worried that it's not going to expand. The relationship's not going to expand to what you want it is. It can look all nice and new close up, but when you look at the bigger picture, I feel like you're worried that it's going to be how it used to be. And the thing is, because it's fresh in the sense that they've come back, I feel like you're trying to be reasonable and responsible in the sense that you don't want to look stupid. You don't want it to go the wrong way and then it blows up in your face. So I feel like you are really trying to... What I'm seeing here is that you are trying to fix the problems from before, and that's okay to go, if in the sense if you go get therapy and you work on stuff, but you also need to build the foundations in the sense that you need to sit with them and tell them the boundaries that you have and what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, and then once you have laid out what you're going to tolerate and what you won't tolerate, and once that's clear, you can then focus on the issues you had before and sit down and communicate. And if they come out with, I don't know why I did it, that's fine. Then try seeking help together and separately to kind of figure out exactly what could have caused things to happen how they did, if you're unsure. I feel like there was a money problem. At the root of all of this, there was a money problem. I feel like one of you had to be very money orientated in constantly working out how money went. I feel like there wasn't a big financial um, there wasn't like a lot of money in this relationship. Either you're on low income or benefits, something of that kind. And I feel like even when you was together, it was very much you both weren't making very much money, so you constantly had to live by where's this going, where's that going, very money. And I think money was a cause. What I'm seeing here is that money was a big cause of the problem. I feel like mentally, you were being treated like royalty in the sense that they're my king, they're my queen. But realistically, on the physical plane, you wasn't. And it's okay to say you're going to treat someone like that, but when they fall flat, it's kind of disheartening. And I feel like it was very it wasn't very balanced. I feel like you're very on edge, and I feel like it was very a double-ended sword, to the point where it didn't matter which choices you were making, you were getting hurt either way. And I feel like you started to look at things as a whole rather than just with your emotions. And yes, it's fine that you have those emotions, but I don't feel like your cup was the one that was getting filled. I feel like you felt like you was a square and there was a circle, in the sense that if you put a circle in a square, the square will meet all the circle's edges, but the four corners that the circle can't reach won't be able to touch. So when the square says, I'm not feeling appreciated, and the circle goes, I don't know why you feel like that, it's because you match everything as a whole for the circle, but the circle can't reach those four corners, so they're left. So they won't see what the problem is because they're being taken care of, you aren't, if that makes sense. I feel like one of you was doing a lot more of the harder work, and then there was one of you taking more credit, making it all look nice and fancy, and then taking the credit for it, and know that you were the one getting the praise. And I feel like you were babying them, in the sense that you always had to mother them, and it didn't matter how much you were affected by the pain, the hurt, you would still shower them with gifts that you could and do things for them to show your appreciation. But I just don't feel like there was good communication, because I feel like you wanted to move forward, but it wasn't going anywhere. And I feel like you were very stuck in the works, couldn't go anywhere, things were kind of clouded, and you were getting frustrated by it. And that's why I feel like this is why things went the way they did. One of you, there was one focusing more on money, and then there was one thinking of the passion. One's is completely opposite sides, and there wasn't any blend of the two. It was very much, one was money orientated and one was more romantic and romantically in, I don't know if money into, I don't even know the word, it's just slipped my mind. Money in, oh, anyway, like one focus more on money, one focus more on romantic stuff. And it left you quite out in the cold and in the unknown, and you're very uncomfortable because, and this what left you to be brokenhearted, and I think you're worried about that happening again. So let's get some guidance and advice. 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 So, right now you're weighing up the options, which is a good thing to do, but an opportunity is going to present itself, and at the end of the day you need to come to a decision. You can't just sit back and look at the right and wrong. At the end of the day, yes, there was stuff that happened in the past and stuff could happen in the future, but if you live by that, you're never going to go anywhere. You need to live the here and now. Is it going to make you happy? Is it going to help progress you as a person? Ask the questions that are in your heart, and if the answer is yes, go for it. You could die in the next 10 seconds. You could die in the next day. What's the point in living? What could happen in 3 months' time? You may not be alive. You need to stop worrying about the unknown and giving yourself those mental barriers. You need to focus on the here and now. And that's how you'll start to see things clearly. So, thanks for watching.